Alright, so let's load a few rounds here. First we gotta load one. These 40 caliber cases like to flip out when they come out of the chute, so load it into the disc. It comes up, resizes it, decaps it. Now this time what I learned to do with 40 caliber is to put my finger in front of the case until it gets out of the chute. Okay, so now when I press forward, I'm going to prime that first round that I put in there. And when I pull back, I'm going to decap, resize this, and now I'm going to charge that with 5.1 grains of powder. Okay, I'm going to come up, catch this shell, prime it, grab a bullet. I'm using a 165 grain flat nose from Berries. Seat that. Voila. And so on and so forth. Boom. Now what I normally do is I have this cap with the light on so I can look down to make sure that I've got a good charge in these shells, and I haven't been doing that, so after this process here I'll go over and I'll weigh each one of these just to make sure that they're all fairly close. Sometimes they're a little off, but nothing significant unless I've got a real light load or a double load, which hardly ever happens because the only way I can get a double load is to come up here, charge it, bring it down, and then bring it up again. So I'm pretty mindful not to do that. Now I've already tumbled all these for 4 hours in walnut medium. 4 hours seems to get them pretty well spick and span inside and out. What the hell am I doing? Look at that. I'm trying to talk and load at the same time. I'll just skip a couple steps. Now I've got a hole cut in the bench, so every time I decap one of these, it falls through the table into a bucket that I've got underneath the table. It's not perfect. In fact, I would say about 30% of those spent primers missed the bucket actually. So underneath the table also is where my polishing, vibrating polisher is at. So whenever I get down there to utilize that, I eyeball all those spent primers and sweep them up then. tube has been depleted. Each one of these tubes holds 22 .40 caliber cases. Uh-oh. Didn't completely seat that primer. I will go over here, slide that back into place. No, 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 no. Damn it. I better check this out. I may have double. Nope, it's in there. Make sure I didn't have two primers in there. That would have really sucked. Nope.